Hey, what's up gamers? If you're on the hunt for a co-op experience that cranks up the chaos and the camaraderie to define levels, then 33 Immortals might just be your next obsession. From the creative minds at Thunder Lotus Games, the folks who brought us the heartfelt journey of Spiritfarer, comes a bold new adventure, roguelike, that throws you and 32 other players into an epic rebellion against the Almighty himself. Are you intrigued? Well, you should be. Let's dive into everything you need to know before you join this celestial uprising. Because imagine this, you're a damned soul unjustly condemned, and instead of accepting eternal damnation, you decide to rally with 32 fellow rebels to storm the gates of heaven. That's the adrenaline pumping premise of 33 Immortals. This isn't your typical dungeon crawl, it's a high octane, massively cooperative roguelike where every run is a fresh fight for your eternal soul. So grab your pitchforks and halos, it's time to see if 33 Immortals is worth divine consideration. First things first, when can you get your hands on this celestial chaos? Originally stated for an early access release in 2024, 33 Immortals have been pushed to 2025 to ensure a polished experience. Thunder Lotus Games has taken the time to fine-tune this ambitious project, and honestly, who can blame them? Quality takes time, so the release date is now March the 18th, 2025, and you're probably thinking, where can I play it? Well, 33 Immortals will be available on Xbox Series XS and Windows PC via the Epic Games Store. And here's the kicker, it's launching day one on Xbox Game Pass. That's right, subscribers can dive into the action without any additional cost. So whether you're a console crusader or a PC purist, rallying 32 of your closest or not so closest allies have never been easier. Alright, let's talk gameplay. 33 Immortals is a top-down action roguelike that supports, well, you guessed it, 33 player co-op. Each player embodies a damned soul rebelling against the divine judgment. The game distills the essence of massive multiplayer online raids into bite-sized, adrenaline-fueled sessions. Imagine the coordination of a MMO raid, but without the hours of preparation. It's a pick up and raid at its finest. Each run kicks off in the dark forest, a central hub where you choose your character's archetype. Be it melee bruiser, raged attacker, supportive healer, or a tanky defender. Once roles are set, you and your squad venture through the eternal gate into procedurally generated battlefields. The game keeps you on your toes with randomized enemy placements, challenges and rewards, ensuring no two runs feel exactly the same. Coordinating with 32 other players might sound like heeding celestial cats, but 33 Immortals is designed to make massive co-op not just manageable but exhilarating. The game improvises quick matchmaking and streamlined communication, allowing you to jump into the fray without the usual MMO rag'emole. It's all about maximising fun while minimising downtime. During missions, players are initially divided into squads of 6 to tackle torture chambers, mini dungeons filled with challenges and loot. Completing these chambers triggers the wrath of God, engulfing the map in divine fire and upping the stakes. Surviving players then regroup for ascension battles, unlocking powerful relics that benefit the entire team. This structure fosters both small team strategy and large scale cooperation, keeping every player engaged and essential. Variety is the spice of life, or unlife in 33 Immortals. The game boasts 14 unique weapons inspired by 7 deadly sins and 7 heavenly virtues. Whether you're wielding the Blade of Wrath or the Shield of Patience, each weapon offers distinct playstyles and abilities. This thematic arsenal adds a rich layer of strategy, encouraging players to experiment and find their preferred tools of rebellion. And beyond weapons, the game features a robust relic system. These relics provide potent buffs and abilities, allowing you to tailor your character to your playstyle. And as you progress, you'll also unlock poetic boons, which grant additional stat boosts and skills. This progression system ensures that each run contributes to your overall growth, making the sting of permadeath a bit more bearable. And visually, 33 Immortals is a feast for the eyes. The game employs stunning, hand-drawn animations that bring its otherworldly settings to life, from the fiery pits of hell to the infernal realms of heaven. Each environment is crafted with meticulous detail, immersing players in a rich tapestry of art and atmosphere. The narrative and aesthetics draw on heavy inspiration from Dante's The Divine Comedy. Characters like Dante, Beatrice, Virgil and Charon make appearances through modern twists. For instance, Beatrice is reimagined as the leader of the rebellion, adding depth and contemporary relevance to the classic tale. This fusion of literary inspiration and creative reimagining gives 33 Immortals a unique narrative flavour. One of the biggest questions surrounding 33 Immortals is what happens after launch. Given Thunder Lotus Games' track record with Spiritfarer, which received multiple content updates and expansions, the expectation is that this game will continue evolving long after release. The roguelike format is perfect for ongoing content, and the developers have already hinted at additional weapons, new enemy types, and potentially even expanded storylines. Given the game's heavy inspiration from The Divine Comedy, there's an entire literal epic that can be drawn from to introduce more layers to the world and gameplay. Aside from expansions, the developers may introduce seasonal events or limited time raids that keep the game fresh and engaging for long-term players. Imagine a special event where players must defeat an archangel with unique mechanics, or a time-limited dungeon that offers exclusive relics and cosmetics. If the community remains engaged, 33 Immortals has the potential to become one of the best supported co-op roguelikes on the market. And with the right roadmap and consistent updates, this could become a staple game for multiplayer fans who crave dynamic and ever-evolving challenges. With 33 players on the battlefield at once, balancing combat and progression is crucial to maintaining fair and engaging gameplay. If the game is too easy, it risks feeling like chaotic button mashing with no real stakes, and if it's too punishing, casual players might struggle to stay invested. The developers have addressed this challenge by introducing scalable difficulty based on the number of players still standing, as well as adaptive AI for the game's major bosses. This means that no matter how many players survive a fight, the challenge will still feel balanced without being outright impossible. Additionally, 33 Immortals doesn't just rely on sheer numbers for difficulty. The inclusion of cooperative synergies where players can chain their attacks, heal or shield each other adds a layer of strategy that keeps combat feeling mindful. With different weapon abilities and relic combos, teams can develop tactics to optimize their raids. And the best part, this is a roguelike, meaning players will need to adapt their strategies every time they play, ensuring no two runs are ever the same. Customization plays a huge role in making 33 Immortals more than just a hack and slash roguelike. While players can create entirely new characters, there are extensive ways to modify your playstyle. The game's weapon system is deeply intertwined with the character's build, whether you prefer fast melee attacks, devastating area of effect spells, or defensive tank-like abilities. There's a loadout for you. Every weapon you acquire changes how you play, and as you progress, you can unlock different enhancements that tailor your character even further. Then there's the relics, powerful items that provide passive buffs, additional skills, or game-changing effects. Some relics can increase movement speed, while others may give you an extra chance at resurrection or allow you to temporarily boost attack power after dodging. The beauty of 33 Immortals is that 33 different players, you'll always have teammates who specialise in different roles. It's about finding your niche in the Grand Rebellion and playing to your strengths. Whether that's dealing damage, supporting teammates, or controlling the battlefield. While 33 Immortals is primarily an action-packed roguelike, its narrative depth shouldn't be overlooked. Inspired heavily by Dante's Defying Comedy, the game weaves literal references into world building, reimagining the classic text in a way that's both modern and exhilarating. The game doesn't just borrow themes, it breathes new life into them. Each location is filled with environmental storytelling, from fallen angels watching over ruined battlefields to celestial relics hinting at deeper lore that expands beyond what's immediately visible. Unlike traditional roguelikes that often lack a strong narrative, this game slowly reveals more of its story through progression. The more you fight back against divine judgment, the more you learn about the greater war between the celestial forces and the rebellious souls fighting for a second chance. Even though the gameplay loop is built around repetition, every run feels like another piece of the puzzle, making the game rewarding not just mechanically but also in terms of storytelling. So, should you join the ranks of the damned in this 33 Immortals game? Well, if you're craving a fresh, cooperative roguelike experience that combines fast-paced action with massive multiplayer coordination, this game should be on your radar. With its unique blend of literal inspiration, stunning visuals, and the gameplay mechanics, 33 Immortals offers a rebellion worth joining. Keep an eye on this one because it might just be one of the most exciting multiplayer experiences of 2025. So what do you think? Are you ready to defy divine judgment, or are you waiting for more details before taking the plunge? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more in-depth gaming content. Until next time, stay rebellious.